Hi and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to share my latest shawl design, fold lines, with you. Gonna pull back and let you guys see what it looks like. So it is an asymmetric triangle shawl that you begin from this corner and work your way down to this wavy edge here. While you're working on it, you're playing around with knit and purl stitches mostly and creating these soft geometric shapes. Geometric shapes can be really harsh and edgy, but in this one I think they're very soft, gentle, but they're still there. The inspiration for this, let's go with that first, was origami. I watched a documentary on origami and its relations to nature and how sort of nature also has these different folds that it does, like in the leaves unfurling. The leaves are really folded in the bud, or I don't know what you call it, and then they unfurl and open and they have all these little fold lines in them. And similarly, origami, you start with a like flat sheet of paper and you can fold it into however many different shapes and forms. And yeah, I was curious, I was inspired by that, and I was curious to see how I could do that in knitting. Of course, I'm not folding this up or anything, but there are fold lines in this. And the fun thing about this shawl is that it looks equally good on the right side and the wrong side of the fabric. And when you're knitting it, you have a right side and you have a wrong side, but when you're finished, it really doesn't matter which way you put it on or show it off. So this is the right side and this is the wrong side, and as you can see, they're slightly different in appearance. So both sides look equally beautiful, and you wouldn't be able to say which one is the right and wrong side unless you've read the pattern. So for this shawl, I used the Woolly Mammoth Fiber Company's yarn. I just love Emma's business. I love her logo, isn't it gorgeous? But I love her ideology of using only natural materials for the dyes, paying attention to being as ecological as possible with the packaging, using non-nylon, non-superwash yarns. So this is her natural sock base. It's 50% BFL and 50% Cheviot. Not entirely sure how to pronounce that. Cheviot. It says here that the yarn is, or the wool is, well, the yarn is sourced, spun and made in the UK. Fiber origin is also UK. So this is fingering weight yarn. This natural sock has 100 grams in each skein, which equals to 400 meters and 436 yards. And the colorway that I used is called Coast. For this shawl, you need 2 skeins. So of the natural sock. You won't need the full 2 skeins for this, but you will need about 640 meters, 700 yards of fingering weight yarn, and I do really love the one that I used for this. It shows the stitch definition really well, and I can't wait to wear this. The size is generous without being bulky, so you can easily wrap it around your neck, and like I said, it looks good on both sides. So quite carefree in putting it on, and also works as your shawl thrown over your shoulders. This is what I like when I go out. I wrap it around my neck like I just showed you. And when I'm working at home in the on the computer or watching TV in the evenings and feeling a bit chilly, I'll just put a shawl on like this to keep me warm. I use a 3.5mm US 4 circular needle for this, but do a gauge swatch. Gauge affects the yardage you need and also the finished size of the shawl. I tend to be quite a loose knitter, so if you are a lighter knitter, you might need to size up. You probably will need to size up your needle size. So I give the needle size that I use, because you can use that as a starting point when you're doing your gauge swatch. So that is all you need to know about this shawl. Go check it out on Ravelry, grab your copy there, a PDF copy there, but do cast on. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon again. Happy knitting. Bye.